Hi and hello, watch fans, and welcome back to Micro Praha 2025 in the capital of the Czech Republic at the central station of Prague. I am joined with one of the men behind the organization of this event, the man whose brainchild this all is, Bhanu Chopra. How are you today, sir?
Well, doing well, but it's a brainchild of two people, Andre and me. So we are the partners in crime.
You are partners in crime, yeah. No crimes have been committed, and no children were harmed in the making of this video.
Not yet.
That suddenly took a dark turn. The most inviting tone to strike to everybody. But we do want people to feel welcome. We want people to come from all over the world, not just from Prague and the surrounding area, but people are flying in. Some people have come across the Atlantic to be here today. What does that mean to you as someone that started this event with Andrea 3 years ago here in Prague?
To be honest, we couldn't dream about it. So the dream was that we would start something small to support micro brands, have them come and show their watches, their accessories, and this is beyond our dream. We've had a big turnout already today, and to have brands come from Puerto Rico, from Singapore, Taiwan, Italy, Germany, you have Arcanaut, you have Strom. It's like just amazing turnout from 80 different brands. We even brought in a gentleman who reached out to us last minute. I've got this weird watch winder that I got to show it to people. Be like, you know what? Just bring it and show it.
Yeah.
And so you see the guy standing outside with his winder.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's wild. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, this event is micro by name, but not by nature anymore. 80 brands are expected to have around 4,000 people passing through over the next 2 days.
True.
That is incredible. Like, how have you done it? How have you gone from a standing start 3 years ago to promoting this so globally and so effectively?
It's, I would say, more relationships and a little bit of luck, a little bit of, just more organic way. It's our enthusiasm. People see the enthusiasm in us. They know that we want to support everybody. They support us for that. And we will truly appreciate that.
It shows. I mean, it's a mutual relationship. Everybody loves being here, and it's easy to say this when you're in the middle of an event because everybody gets swept up in the moment. But this is something that many brands highlight in their calendar every year. Now, it's become one of the most beloved events because it's a perfect balance between a public that is a buying public that will come and actually spend money, people who come with a great deal of knowledge and they come and they learn more about the brands, but they always come like pretty well set up themselves when it comes to understanding the nuances of it. But also for the brand owners, maybe because of the beauty or the manageability of Prague or the timing of the year where it's so Christmassy and so warm and festive. We love it because we get to see each other at the end of another long year and reconnect.
You're 100% right. I think that's the part I was talking a little bit about luck because it's the opening day of the Christmas market in Prague, which is really magical time. And people love to be in a spending mood. They love to be in a great mood. So it's the right time. And then also people are knowledgeable. They come and ask questions. They like to hear about watches, about the thoughts behind the design. Who makes the dials? How do you make this movement? They ask the right questions, and then they've got a stroller in hand. So that's where the families come in. They've got a stroller, but yet they're asking the question. They're making informed purchase. Informed purchase is the best type of purchase because then you have a repeat customer.
Well, talking to customers, you and Andrea are just about to, you've launched, you've opened, the doors are wide open. People can go and visit you at Infinity Watches, your new watch lounge, store, experience center in Prague in the center. So very easy to find, very easy to get to. You're going to have to start building out your customer list now because you've got to sell. How's it going?
It's not about selling as much. I think it's about more experience. That's the right way. I'd have to give the shout outs to Wind Up Shop and also to the Time and Tide Studios because the Discovery Studios, the Wind Up Shops, they are the new retail to me, a new world of retail where it's not the suits that you go and you take the old way of doing retail. This is the new way of coming, hanging out, and just talking to people, making them comfortable, breaking down the barriers of those stuffiness and being more casual because we have entered the casual age after COVID. So this is a new way of retail. And so far, we're doing well. We have been open for 2 weeks, and the reception has been great.
So are you looking to onboard more brands? Are you always open to that prospect?
We are always open to that prospect, but I think we want to stay focused. We want to make sure we have the right mix of micro and independence because those are our passion, and that's what we want to support. We want to support the watchmakers. We want to support the guy who makes that one watchfinder that's so out there, and we want to support him.
Well, I think you certainly are. I've been to the shop. I've been sitting in the back room, seen like the facilities that you have there, the products that you have on offer, and it's an extremely relaxed, informal way to learn more about horology. And this event is really an expression of that concept, but on a much larger scale. So, tell us a few brands that have joined the Micro Praha movement for the first time this year. Who are you excited to see?
Absolutely. So, like I mentioned, the brand from Puerto Rico, which was Geo, pretty cool new concepts of watches. Then we have this year first time Denison joining us, and I think they're also in the Infinity. So that's great to have them come over. Awake is there with this new dials. They just came up with crazy dials. That's with the fractal dials, and
Yeah.
that's we love those watches. I was impressed by Direnzo and Arcane. I think they make some. They are the new wave of watchmakers that I wouldn't call them traditional watchmakers, brands, these micro brands that are doing the smart way, designing well, and expressing their designs.
It's great for people to have the opportunity to see this stuff, certainly when it's so hot off the press, as it were, like Awake's new watches. I only saw those in a press release a couple of days ago. And then to see
Right.
them here laid out, they've got tons of stuff, like more than I've ever seen them present at one go. They're both here, Lillian and Thibaut, so we're going to get at least one, maybe both of them on the podcast either today or tomorrow because they're always good value. They're a great laugh, those
Absolutely.
guys. And it does feel like meeting up with your friends and family after a long year, and we're going to do that probably tonight at the bar, probably tomorrow as well, when we might go for dinner, who knows. And that must be so rewarding for you as the architect of this, along with Andre.
Absolutely. I think Andre and I, we are very humble and we felt very grateful to everybody to come and support this, and including the media. Yeah, absolutely. Without you, I think we won't get the word out because we love what people have done with their brands, and we also like that this is like the last show of the year. Usually, it ends up being the last show. It's just before Christmas,
Yeah.
so we take the honors of being last, which is fine.
And you remain fresh in the mind at the end of every year, and
That's
everyone has
right.
such a great time, and it's such an easy place to get to because Prague, right in the middle of Europe, great airport, and
Absolutely.
we're in a train station, so it doesn't get much more convenient than that.
You can take a train from Germany, from anywhere else, or you can just take a flight. Easy to get to the Prague airport, very central. And you can get from Dubai to here in 5 hours. You can get to, from India to here in 8 hours, from New York to here in 8 or 9 hours. So it's pretty central.
Yeah, it's very manageable. But what's the future hold for Micro Praha? So this is year 3. This is the second year we've been in this location.
Correct.
What's going to happen in year 4, 5, 6, and beyond?
I think in year 4, we are thinking we want to continue doing the same. I think it's not about more and more. I think it's about being consistent, being slightly selective of keeping the quality of brands, to where you really want to support somebody who's putting in a lot of energy into the brand and not somebody who's just saying, I'm from AliExpress and I want to show you watches. Yeah, we kind of want to weed that out a little bit. And that's what keeps the show interesting.
So you would turn away a brand if you felt that it didn't like extol
have.
the virtues, yeah. Well, I suppose you have to because there's
Yeah.
finite space, and you've opened up more of the
Correct.
area this year.
We had a second hall this year because we almost went double of the brands since last year. And I think this is the maximum capacity of this place, and we have to keep it around here.
It's incredible that you've built this ecosystem in Prague. You're not from here originally, of course.
That's right.
You're very much central to the watch culture in this city now. And you have the store, obviously your background in media as well as it's actually how we got to know each other because you gave
That's
me a
right.
job at Revolution.
That's
Thanks
right.
very much for that, by the way. It's very nice of you. And
I love reading your articles. I think they were the best articles because from a watchmaker's training, I think to come from that perspective and giving technical and yet almost prescriptive kind of advice to the reader was the best type of article. So I really, truly appreciate reading your articles.
Well, thanks. That's not why we invited Bhanu onto the show, but I do appreciate that. I might isolate that and put that on Instagram for posterity. But you've got this incredible history yourself, obviously with Andre, your business partner and great friend, also a serious collector himself. And you have now, you've kind of rounded the circle. I think you've done everything. Like you're very central. You've got your whole year basically mapped out. Like it will all focus towards year 4 of Micro Praha, growing infinity alongside of this. When will it stop, Banu? What's next? You're taking over.
No, it's not about taking over. I think it's about just being consistent. And there's always some fresh brands coming out. You get to see them firsthand at the show, and then you get to observe and you get to absorb some of that. How they're doing things. And then once you appreciate something and you get to know something, then you're able to say, you know what? I think it makes sense to carry them in the Infinity shop as well, and tell their story to others. Ultimately, we are storytellers, not shopkeepers. I don't have any retail background.
That's the one thing you didn't have.
Absolutely no retail background. I'm not a salesperson. I can tell stories, and that's all I do.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what, especially micro brands, people with dreams that want to make a change in watchmaking, make an impact, and to continue spreading the love and the joy of this hobby that we all adore and appreciate so much, as we adore and appreciate you. Thank you so much for the effort, and I'll let you go back into the thick of it.
Thank you very much.